Hey there, and thank you for joining me on the Retro Game Couch. And in today's video we're going to try and fix this Toshibe Pro 430. This is the CDT model. There's also a CDS which has a passive matrix display. This one has an active matrix display, so this one takes the cake. Now, I did a video a while back on the Compaq LTE 5000, which I proclaimed to be the best MS-DOS laptop in the world, which is of course total nonsense. It's the best MS-DOS laptop that I own. And that is because it has a 640 by 480 display, active matrix display, and it was a Pentium 75. Now this bad boy is a Pentium 120 megahertz. This one also has an active matrix display which can do 640 by 480. And this one has another advantage. Well, two actually. It has a built-in power supply. So it just goes straight into the mains. And it has a cd-rom player built in. So when I bought this from an online auction, the pictures showed that it worked. Now when I turn it on, it does nothing. Well, I hear the fans spin, but not much going on there. So we're going to try and see what's wrong, see if we can get it fixed, and hopefully play a DOS game. So let's go. Let's see what happens when we turn it on. I hear the hard drive. I hear a fan spinning. But not much going on the screen. Let's open it up and see what we can find. Hopefully I can get a replacement for this, but this bezel is a bit broken. Let's remove this bracket first. If you're wondering why I'm wearing a jacket, it's just over 10 degrees Celsius here. I don't want to remove the keyboard connector if I don't have to.
Now looking at this board, it looks like, yeah, this shouldn't be this loose, because this is where the screen cable is going to. So this daughter board probably should be in some kind of socket. Yep, there's a socket under there for sure.
That said click. Let's see if that fixed it.
So we do get something on the screen now, but it says bad checksum. So the CMOS battery is probably empty. Let's see if we can locate it.
I found the original service manual, and that suggests that the RTC battery was a nickel metal hydrate cell of 3.6 volts. Now I do have one of these batteries here, and it says that it was located at connector PJ3, which is over here. It's a 3-pin connector. So now I need to find a plug that fits that connector, which is going to be a challenge. Alright, I went through all my electronical bins and found nothing. So I'm now opening up stuff, just random things I no longer use, and see if I can find a 3-pin plug that is small enough to fit in, because I found a few, but they're all too big. Well. This might work. There's a little 3-pin connector here. Maybe this works. This should work in theory. Yeah, it's a total match. So does the connector actually work? Yep, that works just fine. Adding the heat shrink before we solder them together. The CMOS battery is kinda in the right place. Let's turn it on and see if we get any errors about the CMOS battery. Nope, that just boots. 32 megs. I took the hard drive out of the compact laptop and I'm gonna put it in this Toshiba. See if it boots and see if we can install a game. Nice and snug. Remember how in the beginning of this video I said that this laptop could do 640 by 480 resolutions? Well, it doesn't. It does 800 by 600, which means that if you go full screen in MS-DOS, you get a big black border around it. Luckily, there is a tool that allows you to fix this and stretch the screen, but it is stretching. So on this point, I guess the compact wins. Let's check it out anyway. The tool is called VEXP and I will link it in the description below. Let's start by installing Doom for Windows 95 and MS-DOS. This is also the first time we're using the cd-rom drive, so hopefully it works. There we go. Keyboard only, of course, Sound Blaster. I don't have any drivers installed, but I think this will work. Yeah, this runs butter smooth, and as you can see, the screen is doing stretching, but it's not noticeable at all. There's no performance hit as far as I can tell. Last up, let's check Quarantine, which is one of my favorite MS-DOS games of all time. Whoops, 452. It's so dark and grainy, but oh, this looks so much better than on the compact, which ran it in 640 480. This is 800 600. There we go. Where do you want to go? As long as they're not customers, they're inconveniences. Whoops. Nice. This was a closer look at the Toshibe Satellite Pro 430 CDT, which is an awesome little MS-DOS machine, which sadly doesn't do 640 by 480, but with the scaling tool, it absolutely works. And because it has a faster CPU and more memory and a CD-ROM drive, this is my new preferred on-the-go MS-DOS gaming machine. Very awesome. If you can find one, most certainly pick it up. Pick up the CDT version, not the CDS, because of the active matrix display. So for now, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to my patrons, you guys and girls, you rule. Thank you so much. Subscribe if you haven't already, that helps out the channel a lot. And I hope to see you next time on the Retro Game Couch.